I have a 1980 EZGO golf cart with a 244cc Robin engine. New cylinder, piston and rings, carb, fuel pump. Ran very well, then started dying as you were driving. Now when you start it, gas pours out of the overflow hose from the carb. Tried cleaning, adjusting carb, no luck. What do you think is the problem? It still starts, runs a while, then dies.
Welcome to Just Answer Small Engines. Let me try to help you. Carburetor is the problem. The needle valve and float are not shutting off the fuel supply, letting carburetor flood. You replace the carburetor, likely you have debris in the needle valve port from old fuel line, or rubber from fuel line. If engine runs, it is not internal, it is the carburetor. The gas should never pour from the overflow hose if the needle valve is right.
I have taken it apart and cleaned it, and it was perfectly clean. Took it to another mechanic, he replaced needle valve, still same thing. We both thought the same as you, but this doesn't seem to cure the problem. While apart, I blowed through the inlet pipe and moved the float open to closed, shut off air just as it should.
Did it do this with old carburetor? What kind of fuel pressure do you have from the fuel pump? Has to be less than 4 pounds. Or the needle valve can't stop it.
Yes, it did it with the old carb. Never checked fuel pressure, but had lots of bubbles in gas line with old fuel pump. I then bought the new fuel pump, which pumps plenty of gas. The overflowing gas from the old carb was the reason I bought the new carb.
What kind of fuel pump? Electric or a pulse pump?
Pulse pump mounted on engine.
Pulse pump not likely a problem, they put up little pressure. That all goes back to the needle valve or the carburetor itself. I don't know what else to say. The needle valve could have bad seat or the carburetor could have internal flaw, but not likely with old and new carburetor. But the needle valve and float have to shut off the fuel. You say it dies? When it dies, have you checked for spark?
The part that baffles me is if you drive it, it dies and quits running while at the same time gas is running out the overflow. When it dies, if I choke it, I can keep it running. After the overhaul, everything worked great until this. Yes, I have, and when it dies, you can start it right back up and go for a little while again until it dies again.
Choking makes it keep running, which would seem to indicate it needs more fuel to the cylinder. But the float bowl is running over. The main jet is the center post in the carburetor? You couldn't have a plugged exhaust, could you? Not usually a problem on a 4-stroke, common problem on a 2-stroke.
It has the original exhaust, so I don't know, it seems to be exhausting out the tailpipe. Could that cause the carb to overflow?
If the engine loses vacuum from a plugged exhaust, the engine can't suck in the fuel. Then when it dies, it just runs out. Simple enough to check, just loosen the exhaust and test run.
I will give that a try and let you know, thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Had my son loosen exhaust, he said it quit running over and ran fine. He tightened it back up, started running gas out again and wouldn't run. I think you have gotten it, thank you. I will try burning the muffler and see if I can get it cleaned out.
Thank you. Let's hope that is it.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.